Atma Namaste, guys. Atma Namaste, ChristianRLong, life enhancement consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Tuesday evening here in Denver, Colorado. It's 6 o'clock p.m. and we're jumping on for our daily dose of growth. Thank you all for doing the first challenge. There will be many, many more. Karen, Atma Namaste. You get the first high five. Tina, Atma Namaste. So this is our first full day of review. Jessica, Atma Namaste. How was your experience? Andrew, Atma Namaste. So we had our first challenge this morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time, and the challenge was to post the video, tag 3 people, or share one of the posts that we did. What was your feedback? What came up for you? Oh, I could already see it. What came up for you during this challenge? Of course, Tina, it's done and done. So write out a sentence or two, right? A sentence or two of what happened during today's challenge. What did you learn? Suresh, Atma Namaste. What did you learn? What did you become aware of? What did you understand about yourself? So Jessica says, it was super easy as I usually share it anyways. Okay? So Jessica, what does that tell you about you? Right? So you had the assignment or the challenge. The challenge was to share. You're like, easy peasy. I can share all day. What did you learn? What did you understand? And how can you use this to move your life forward? Adriana, Atma Namaste. I know you guys are typing, so I'll give you a second to type. And I'm going to drink some water because my body needs it. So this is our first day. I want everyone to understand this. It was life-changing for me. Interesting. So you want everyone to understand the importance of attending the challenge on a regular basis? Is that what you're... I want to share this with everyone who is ready to learn. Okay? I like that. So sharing... Amanda, Atma Namaste. So sharing is a function of what? The heart chakra. Generosity and non-stealing is a function of the love aspect. Loving kindness and non-injury is a function of the love aspect, right? What came up? I was apprehensive, but at the same time, I was like that. Let's do this. If they accept, then yay. So just to see the spiritual growth. Excellent point, Tina. Excellent point. Can you clarify that? I was apprehensive, but at the same time, what were you apprehensive about? So we're going to use this as a coaching opportunity. What were you apprehensive about? And all you do is have to put a sentence or two and we'll elaborate from there. So we start off the day of saying, share this with people who could benefit. You guys have been connecting with me for what? 2 months at least on these daily doses of divine light, love, and power. It's added a lot of value to your life. It's given you understanding. It's given you more inner peace. It's all because of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui, not because of me. Shelly, Atma Namaste. Worried people would judge. Perfect. So do you see how the challenge, as mundane as sending out a post and tagging 3 people onto it, that it would benefit their life, the inner fear of being judged, of being criticized, of being bothersome, of what have you, right? That can show up in other ways in other areas of your life. So there's a saying in personal development that there's a level of truth to this. How you do anything is how you do everything. So if you tend to be shy in one area of your life, there's a tendency to be shy in other areas of your life. If there's a tendency to fear being judged professionally, then there's a tendency to be fear of being judged personally. Do you see that? Right? So how you do anything is how you do everything. So if somebody, I'll give you an example. Somebody does the challenge. Watch. This is a teaching opportunity. Don't worry, Suresh, I'll get to it. This is a teaching opportunity. So let's say you get onto the challenge and you're like, oh, this looks like an interesting challenge. But then as we talk about the challenge, it makes you feel a certain way. And you go, I'm not going to do that challenge for the day. Because every day is a new challenge, right? So you're like, I'm not going to do that challenge for the day. But do you see how that viewpoint and what your self-talk is relates to other areas of your life separate from the challenge, right? The challenge, Samantha, I'm going to say, is simply the story to trigger the emotion. It could have been almost anything. Yeah, Samantha did it. I had some fear resistance, but I did it anyways. Perfect. So one way is I have fear of judgment, or I have laziness of like, it's not that important. Who's this for? Is this for you guys, or is this for me? It's for you. So when you say no to the challenge, what are you saying no to? Are you saying no to me, or are you saying no to yourself? You're saying no to your own growth. Makes sense, right? George, I'm in Namaste. So it's super powerful to really get that. So each and every day we have a new challenge that's going to bring up new stories. Patty, I'm in Namaste. New stories, new fears, new anxieties, new insights, new understandings, new everything. So Karen had a resistance and fear. Guess what? She did the challenge, and her post was beautiful, by the way. She did the challenge, she overcame her fear, and now she has feedback and go, I had fear, I did it, and I feel better now that I've done it. So next challenge, not just the challenge on these streams, but the next challenge in her life, she can go, wait a minute, I've had this experience of fear and resistance before with doing something I was uncomfortable with. I did it, and I was glad that I did it, and I learned something through the process. Okay, bam, now you overcome. What are these streams about? Practical spirituality. I'll say that again. Each and every day, these streams are about practical spirituality. It's about taking action. That's it. It's about taking action. Yes? So I'm super, super thrilled for each and every one of you who did it. And I'm super thrilled for each and every one of you who say, I did not do it. Because both ways, you're taking responsibility. And keep showing up again and again and again. Here's an example. Let's say you show up tomorrow and then you don't show up for a week for the challenges. What does that say? How you do anything is how you do everything. So you're like, you know what? Never mind. Not that important. I'll do it later. I'll wait for a better challenge, even though you don't know what the challenge is. Right? Does that make sense? So let me read some of your comments. High five to Ryan. High five to Patty. All right, let me go to Suresh here. Also, I don't know too many people personally to propose this. Good. So what's the awareness? I'm not going to tell you. Suresh, what is the awareness? You said, all right, here's the challenge. I had to reach out to 3 people. I had to tag, I had to post this, and then let 3 people know. And you said, I don't know too many people personally to propose this. So what did you learn about yourself through that aspect of the challenge? Do you guys understand that everyone's going to learn a different lesson every single challenge? Jessica learned that she loves to share, and sharing for her is super easy, right? But we're going to have a challenge that she'll meet and be having challenges with, difficulties with, hardships with, struggles with, pain with, suffering with, that other people will be like, no problem, easy peasy, right? Suresh says, okay, then I should just do it. Amanda says, I didn't do it. Awesome. Amanda's owning it. I didn't do it. Perfect. Taking responsibility. What lesson can you extract from that of not doing it? Because you said, hey, I'm going to do it. I'm on the challenge, right? Because that's the whole point of doing it in the morning. You're there. I'm here for the challenge. So is it because you didn't like the challenge? Is it because the challenge was overwhelming? It's because you didn't put significance in the challenge? You didn't see the importance? What is the self-talk and what's the viewpoint? We're talking about viewpoint and self-talk with these challenges. All right, you're getting me. Perfect. Samantha says, I was surprised at how easy it was. It helped me recognize how much I've grown. There was no resistance. Beautiful. So Adriana says, I had to make time to do it, so I have a lot of things I want to do in a day. Interesting. Okay, good awareness. So just like we have a format in the morning of the challenge, we're getting to have a format in the evening. I'll make it more digestible for you guys because I'm learning through this process as well. I've never done challenges like this before in this format. So I'm going to make all right, bam, let's review this. Let's have awareness here. Let's have understanding here. What's the next step to move forward, right? That's the whole point. So I want you to grow every single day as a person, as a soul, through these challenges. Okay? I will share it to one more person tonight. Perfect. Awesome. See how he set a deadline? When you say tonight, that makes a deadline and that gives you emotional commitment. But if he says, I'll share it at some point, that's no deadline. I'll share it someday, that's not a deadline. But saying, I'll share it tonight with one person, that's quantitatively with a deadline. Beautiful. Awesome. Love it. Good. Okay? Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns? Tomorrow we have our first official challenge. But do you have any questions, comments, concerns about what we shared so far on the stream? I'm proud of each and every one of you for joining this morning and coming back tonight and saying, yes, I did it. No, I didn't do it. This is what I learned. This is what I developed awareness around. Refreshing water on my fast. Yay to fasting. You guys are so funny. Okay, so that's it for the evening. For those of you who need healing, you know where to find me, ChristianRLong.com. Sign up for a consultation, 30 minutes for free, or sign up for a healing session, 30 minutes of coaching, 30 minutes of healing. We can transform your life using pranic healing protocols and methodologies. So Jessica says, by the way, I've been so energized. Yes, that's partly because of the that's interesting energy. Partly because of the energy from the Twin Hearts meditation we did as a group, because you guys are all part of the same group. You notice that? We're all kind of like moving. We're moving like a herd of spiritual practitioners from one stream to another stream to another stream. Also, the Wesak is coming. 2 more days. So the energy is continuing to what? Build. Beautiful, right? So, I hope that helps. I hope you guys got value out of from our very first challenge. Think about this. What will the challenges be like in the next week, 2 weeks, and who will you become in the next week to 2 weeks if, keyword being if, you join the challenges, you practice the challenges, and you give feedback. Right? So, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. You are the reason why I do the work that I do. You're welcome, Tina. My pleasure. Jessica is super excited. Samantha, super excited. Suresh, you're welcome. It's funny, you all message at the same time. And then Karen's giving the big love. She's just a big ball of love lately. She can't help herself anymore. The heart's continuing to expand and expand and expand. More love, inner peace, happiness, joy, bliss. So thank you guys very much. I will continue refining this process to make it smooth, enjoyable, to have it impactful for each and every one of you. But this is me getting feedback from you of like, okay, if I ask this question, it doesn't really go anywhere. If I ask this question, everyone gets all jacked up and excited. If I ask this question, nobody's really getting awareness and engaged. If I ask this question, right? So I'm learning as I go as the facilitator of this process, right? So I'm having fun watching you guys grow and evolve and transform right in front of me. So that being said, love you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Catch us tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. for another daily dose of growth, and then 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time for our Twin Hearts meditation. Why is Adrian laughing? Anyways, talk to you guys very, very soon. Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant. Wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma. Namaste. Bye-bye.